Vicente Sotto. Bilang amahan sa modern Cebu literature, one of the greatest Cebuanos of the 20th century.
I am Vicente Sotto, a writer, a journalist, a politician, and a lawyer. I was born on the 18th of April, 1877. My family originally came from Manila, but settled in the province. My parents worked as a merchants. My father, Marcelino Sotto, was a cargador, while my mother, Pascuala Yap, was a vendor. I must say they worked hard to live their poor state as a merchants and raise their children who grew up to be professionals. I had a standard education as an ilustrado. At the age of 10, I was placed under the tutorship of Don Manuel Ogarta, who is the first lawyer and judge in Cebu. I was enrolled at a seminary, Colegio de San Carlos, for my secondary education. And then I was sent in Manila, where I earned my degrees in arts, commerce, and law at the San Juan de Letran, University of Santo Tomas, and Escuela de Derecho. I am a journalist. My first real paper was La Justicia, the first Filipino newspaper in Cebu. Though a taste for public life manifestation during my teenage years, or student years, where it marks my true start in journalism. I have many firsts in Cebuano literature. The first Cebuano short story, Naming. The first Cebuano play in the realistic manner, Gugma sa Yutang na Tawhan. And the first Cebuano newspaper, Ang Suga, which I can say plays a role in the development of Cebuano letters. My motivation to write is driven by simple desires: to show what is immediately recognizable and relevant. I write for our fatherland. I aim to reform the manners, the destruction of the irrational beliefs propagated by the friars. I wrote my stories with consciousness of the fact that I was inaugurating something new to the Cebuano literature movement towards the modern literature. My works were purely secular, realistic, loading my stories with rationalist and legal arguments, not with myths or cleric dogmas. The number of cases I've been filed with never ceases my pursuit in writing for independence of revolution. Independence from the Americans, revolutions against the colonizers. I write to sought for the restoration of the Republic. I am Vicente Yap Sotto, a rationalista, a nationalista, a libre pensador, and a fighter of the Republic and independence of the Philippines.